Well, hello and welcome to Sunday, the 27th of September in Scotland, and the sunshine. Who'd have thunk it? Anyway, I wasn't going to go this way, but when I started the Norton Commando 961 Sport, the fuel light was on. Because the last time I was doing it, I did 100 miles. Why wouldn't you? Hang on, I shut my lid. Okay. I think you can still hear me. I can still hear me. My eyes are open a wee bit because it's lovely. Anyway, here we go, off to Perth for some super unleaded. Because you can't run an Norton Commando 961 Sport on E10. Oh my god, no. That's the jungle juice that we used to laugh at the Yanks for running. And look at us. Who's laughing now? You have to travel in a different direction 20 miles to get what resembles real petrol. It is really, it's not the petrol we used to get. But there we are. So this is the first time that I've bolted the camera onto the Norton Commando 961 Sport, and it's not that easy because there's not really anywhere to bolt the camera to that I can keep an eye on, make sure it doesn't fall off. So handlebars it is. So I think you can see the rev counter or the tachometer if you prefer, which is an exciting bit, and a wee bit view thereafter, or there in the future, or in the front even. So, what do you think of the Norton Commando 961 Sport? It's not been without its issues. I am on first name terms with Revolutions in Perth, who are really, really good. They are the appointed Norton dealer and official Norton Commandos, Norton Dealer of the Year, at least last year. And I'm not surprised. Chris, the mechanic owner and guru, is brilliant. I had issues with the petrol tank seal, which had been improperly fitted at the factory. Hold on. No, it's not on. Which meant that I was getting vacuum build up in the tank, but more importantly, or more annoyingly, the water, rainwater, whatever, wasn't draining from under the cap and was building up and ended up in with the petrol, which is really not good, because even though the Norton is brilliant, it can't run on water. It has to run on petrol. This is the way it is designed. If it was dry I would have went for it there, but nah. So that was sorted quite quickly and easily when Chris figured it out, what they'd done wrong at the factory. Then ABS light came on randomly, wouldn't go off, permanent fault. So back to Chris it went, and a few days later Chris phoned me, John, the ABS light has gone out. But I went through all the systems, through all the wiring, checked all the sensors, couldn't find anything wrong. It has gone out and it is staying out, but I can't pinpoint where the fault was. So sorry about that, and hopefully it won't come back. Monitor it and see how it goes. And sure enough, it's fine. It's just the fuel light, so, and that's my fault. Beyond that, there's the infamous recall for the what do you call it, flywheel, which there was doubt over the correct Loctite being used on the bolts for the flywheel at the factory again. So Norton bit the bullet and recalled all the bikes. It took a few weeks, but they picked the bike up, they took it back to the factory, they sorted it and they brought it back, and they even threw in a wee leather wallet to say we're sorry, which was nice. That was fine. It was easy for me. It meant I couldn't ride the bike for 4 or 5 weeks in the season. Oh, everybody's going everywhere, look, left, right. Right, we're on. Oh no. So that was a wee bit annoying, but these things happen, and the fact that Norton owned it and dealt with it was really good. Other than that, or those issues, it's been absolutely fine. And it's just a great bike to ride. Sunday morning, here we are, out for a 100-mile blat. It's so rewarding. Yeah, you get a bit of vibration through the pegs. I don't mind that. I really don't. You get a bit of a tingle. You get that with all bikes, in some form or other. But the thing, I mean, it's just the engine, the noise, the feeling, the looks. It looks absolutely drop dead gorgeous. Standing still or doing 60 mile an hour as we are now. It's a real head turner. It's the best looking bike I've ever had, ever ridden. And in terms of the ride, well, it's got the classic looks, but it's got brand new modern suspension and brakes. So it's the best of both worlds. No, still not on. So yeah, I love it. I think it's great. It doesn't have any technology other than ABS. It doesn't even have an immobiliser. Now, I mean, if somebody's going to steal your bike, they're going to steal it. An immobiliser isn't really going to make much difference. But that is a wee bit an oversight, I think, 21st century. I'm not ready to talk. Because it only has 5 gears, not 6. Who needs 6? You know me. 5 is my favourite number. Are we on here? Aye, we are. Right, go on. Here we go, heat 2. 90. 95. 100. That didn't take long. And everybody you overtake, surely, undoubtedly, is going, wow, listen to that, look at that, wow, what is that, oh my god. You know, you didn't get that with a Honda. You didn't. So what's this clan guy doing? Not reversing out, that's the only thing. Looks like we've got a cyclist up ahead. Clear behind. Giving him room. Kevin might be watching. On you go, mate, you're nearly there. 85, no bother. Yeah, 5,000 revs. What a lovely day. It's a wee bit chilly, but you know, you layer up. I've got my summer gloves on because I'm still breaking them in. If I'd been on a bike with heated grips, I'd probably have them on tickle. But there's no heated grips in this bike. Because it's a sunny Sunday bash, thrasher, back road mauler, whatever you want to call it, I don't know. But it's bloody great. What have I done to it? Not a lot. I took off the Mickey Mouse mirrors and have safely stored them and fitted a set of handlebar end mirrors, whatever they call them, so that I can see what's behind me rather than just my shoulders and elbows, which was the crack of the minibar. Handlebar mirrors. In a gear. Here we go. Blow up. Yee-hoo! She starts to run out of puff about 6. But you know, you're doing speeds at that point, so it's fine. just solid on the road, absolutely planted. You just need to think and you're tipping it in. You know, it's just handling is sublime. It's the only word to describe it. So, where are we now? We've done 111 miles of tank. It'll do. I don't like running at petrol on bikes because it's a pain in the arse, but I have been able to do it. And I think 150 miles from what is I think 15 litre tank is about it. You maybe get a wee bit more, but I can maybe end up pushing it. So yeah. So I'll go get some super unleaded. I don't know whether I'll go to Tesco, Boohis or Shell. Because it's only a few pence difference. Tesco's closer. I don't know, I'll have a think. And here we are, watch this for brakes. That wasn't even full out, it just anchors out. Absolutely. Thank you Brembo, thank you Mr Brembo. We love your work. Anyway, weirdo on a Yamaha. Eyes are steaming up. Temperature differential. Even though I've got, what do you call it, one of the pinlock things. It's not messing up inside, it's outside. Because I'm hot. Yeah, you know it. The girls know it too. Here we are. Here's Kamikaze. What's he doing? Thank you, sir. Waiting your turn. Have a wee look. Which everybody does. Shoot the massive pothole there. Here we are in the metropolis of Medvin. Funny story about that. The guy goes to the doctor. He says, "Doctor, I've got an absolutely terrible drinking problem." He says, "I can't walk past the pub or an off licence without going out and spending every single penny I've got and getting absolutely smashed." So the doctor leans back in his chair and he goes, "Well, Jim," he says, "in cases like this," hold on, "I recommend that you move to Medvin." And the boy says, "Medvin? Why is that, doctor?" He says, "That'll not cure me." He says, "No, I'll not cure you." He says, "You just feel more at home there." Wow, 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 boom, boom. Yeah. It's actually fine. I know quite a few folk from Medvin. And they're alright. They're better than Perth folk. That's definite. Perth folk are liars. Always have been, always will be. What a great wee ride out on a Sunday morning. So where are we now? What else have we got to say? Yeah, a fuel gauge. A fuel gauge would have been handy. But again, I'm not bothered. I just reset the trip. I know what I can do on a tank. It's got fuel lights on. You need to get fuel, you know, it's as simple as that. The other guy's only going to turn now. It's just, I think he's slowing down to get a better look at the Norton. Why wouldn't he? What a day, fantastic. Whee, tip it in, tip it in, tip it in. So, yeah, bloody great bike. It's a shame, but Norton have already stopped production of this fantastic Norton Commando 961 Sport and the SP one with the clip-ons, which I wouldn't thank for that. Basically because it's not Euro compliant, which is part and another reason why I love it. It's done in an SVA, Special Vehicle Approval, which is the same as if you built a bike yourself in your shed. So it doesn't have to meet all the pish regulations that the EU, all that, just, you know, I'm not going there, you know what I mean, noise, emissions, all that. So it sounds great, it's not restricted in that way. When this bike rides past you, you get all senses are stimulated. Sound, vision, smell, because it smells great. Now, what do you mean? Just because of that non-regulated emission stuff. Oh, I will need to fill the queue here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I think I did that politely. Right, what's going on? Don't know what it's like with you guys in your area, but I don't know, they've just gone mental with roadworks, whether it's broadband or gas or water. You know, I wouldn't mind if they're fixing the roads, but they're not. They're digging up the roads and laying cables. Oh, I don't know. So back to the bike. Yeah, it's bloody lovely. Nothing not to like. Sure, you can have your Kawasaki, Hayabusa, whatever. And performance-wise, yeah, they're astounding. But unless you're doing 100 mile an hour or more, they're not that involving. Really, whereas this at 60 is, and you know, for the road, that's where most of us ride most of the time. As a touring bike, nah, I wouldn't do that. You're not going to put panels on this bike, you're just not going to do that, are you? Let's click it here, I'll give my hand a rest. Aye, so here we are, the city of Perth. So I'll probably call it quits there, folks. That's long enough, I think. And I will edit this later for your entertainment. So thanks for watching. And remember, every journey can end with a smile if we all just look out for each other. There you go, Sunday morning wisdom. Cheerio!